Hello everyone! Today we will trade using technical analysis, and to help technical analysis, we will use the Bollinger Bands Indicator. It will tell us the approximate range of price movement. The indicator information will help us in the future when analyzing the market. So watch this video to the end because you will find a lot of useful information. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave a comment and press the bell. And if you want to get free trading signals from me, don't hesitate to message me in my Telegram and I will add you to my close Telegram community where you can make money with me. And for now, let's get started and find the first entry point. I already connected this indicator. It has upper and lower limits as well as a moving average. For example, in a downtrend, the price advantage moves at the bottom of our indicator, while the moving average also serves as a resistance line from which the price collides and moves down, thus helping us determine the approximate range of price movement. Also, for example, with an uptrend, the moving average serves as a support line from which the price also pushes off and moves up. When the price moves sideways, it pushes off from the upper and lower limits of the indicator. There are still certain patterns in the market, for example, when the price impulse goes beyond the limits of the indicator. The more impulsive the exit, the more likely that there will be a pullback in the opposite direction. Catching such cases in the market, you can make really good money. Of course, at the same time, do not forget that this indicator is an auxiliary tool of technical analysis, so you should not blindly trust the indicator alone. At the same time, it's worth paying attention to the support and resistance levels, as well as the trading case as a whole. Only a competent combination of technical analysis and indicators will give us good results. Today, we will look for such cases in the market and try to make money on them. So let's find the first entry point. Here we have the level of resistance. We see that this level has been broken through by a good confident impulse green candle. Also at the same time, the price went beyond our indicator. A red candle begins to form. In such a case, we will open a trade for a fall for 1 minute. It's more likely that after an impulse upward movement, there will be some kind of corrective movement and a pullback in the opposite direction. As a rule, in such cases, 1 minute is just enough. I hope that this time we will have time to make money with you on this downward corrective movement. So let's wait for the result. That went great. The price really got into the correction zone. Here we'll make a profit. 1 minute was just enough for us. It's a very good start. So let's continue and find the next entry point. Here we have the level of support. We see that there was a confident downward movement here as well as a breakout of the level. And at the moment a green candle is being formed. We open a trade for a raise. It's more likely that after a confident unidirectional movement breaking through the level, the price will fall into the correction zone. There will be a pullback in the opposite direction. As you may have noticed, the green candle began to form at the time of the opening of the trade. Surely in this case, there will be a reaction from the lower limit of our indicator. I hope that in this case, 1 minute will be enough for us. Just at the moment, we see that a good confident impulse green candle continues to form. So let's wait for the result. Excellent. The price really got into the correction zone. This is where we make a profit. This indicator turned out to be right, gave us a good entry point. So let's continue and find the next market case. Here we have the level of support. We see that at a certain point, there was a reversal and the price is moving down. There's a certain downward trend. At the same time, the price starts from the moving average and moves down. In this case, we will open a trade for a fall for 2 minutes. The price is moving at the bottom of our indicator. It's more likely that it will continue to move towards the level since we'll also see that the overall price potential is going down. Just at the moment, a good confident red candle continues to form. I hope that in this case, this time will be enough for us. So let's wait for the result. Great! As you can see, the price really continued to move down and here we make a profit. As you can see, the indicator helped us to determine the boundary of the downward movement. This information helped us in analyzing the market. These cases work really great. So let's continue and find the next entry point. Here we'll have the level of support. We'll also see that there was an impulse breakout of the level, and after the breakout, the price went beyond our indicator. A green candle begins to form. In this case, I suggest opening a trade for a raise for 1 minute. It's quite possible that soon the price will fall into the correction zone and there will be at least a small pullback up. The reaction will come from the lower limit of our indicator. As in most cases, after an impulse breakout of the level, the price falls into the correction zone. I hope that we'll be able to make money on this upward corrective movement, and 1 minute will be just enough for us. So let's wait for the result. That went great. As you can see, there was an upward pullback. Here we make a profit. These cases work perfectly. The indicator turned out to be right again and gave us a really good entry point. So let's continue and find the next market case. Here we see that a reversal occurred from a certain point and the price is confidently moving down. It also came to the lower part of our indicator and there was a fading. A green candle begins to form. Here we will open a trade for a raise for 1 minute. Surely after a confident unidirectional movement, a reaction will occur. At least a small pullback will occur. I hope that in this case 1 minute will be just enough for us. So let's wait for the result. Excellent. After a small trading zone, the upward movement continued and we made a profit. Indeed, there was a reaction from the lower part of our indicator. There was a pullback in the opposite direction. This indicator works perfectly. So let's continue and find the next market case. So we are on the same currency pair. After a while, we see that a good confident impulse red candle formed here. It also went beyond our indicator. At the same time, a green candle begins to form and here we'll open a trade for a raise for 1 minute. Surely after the downward impulse movement, a reaction will also occur from the level and there will be a pullback in the opposite direction. Some kind of corrective movement. I hope that this time it will be quite enough for us. So let's wait for the result. Great. The price got into the correction zone and there was an upward pullback. We make a profit again. This case worked fine. So let's continue and find the next entry point. Here we see that at the moment there is a good confident unidirectional movement. The price reached the lower limit of our indicator. We open a trade for a raise. We see that the green candle began to form, which means that soon there will be a corrective movement and a pullback in the opposite direction. Surely there will be a reaction from the level of support. It will also come from the lower limit of our indicator. As we can see from the lower values of these candles, there is the level of support. I hope that this time 1 minute will be quite enough for us. So let's wait for the result. Wow, that went great. As you can see, the price really got into the correction zone and there was an upward pullback. This is where we make a profit again. The reaction came from the level of support and from the lower limit of our indicator. And we managed to make money on this case. Meanwhile, I already have almost 6,000 on my deposit and I suggest opening another last trade for today. Now I will find some other working case on the market and we will continue. Here at the top, we have the level of resistance. We'll also see that there was an upward movement here and there was also an impulse green candle. At the same time, a fading occurred at the level and red candles are formed. I propose to open a trade for a fall here for 1 minute. It's more likely that soon the price will also fall into the correction zone and there will be at least a small downward pullback. There will be a reaction both from the level of resistance and from the upper limit of our indicator. Just at the moment we see that a red candle has formed, I hope that in this case this time will be just enough for us, so let's wait for the result. That went great. As you can see, the price really got into the correction zone and there was a pullback down here. We get a really good profit. 1 minute was just enough for us. In the meantime, I already have $11,000 on my deposit and I propose to finish the trade for today and leave the market. All market cases worked perfectly. As you can see, this indicator always helped us determine the approximate range of price movement. Also, the patterns with impulse movements and going beyond the level worked perfectly. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Now you know how you can use Bollinger Bands Indicator. Try to connect this indicator and find some similar cases in the market. Try to make money on them. Trade and train as much as possible. Gain your own experience. Don't stop, don't give up, and you will achieve good results. And I want to remind you that you can get free trading signals from me. You just have to do one little step. Just message me the code word team in my private messages in Telegram, and I will add you to a close Telegram community where you can make money with me. So don't be afraid and don't hesitate. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave a comment, and press the bell. See you in the next video. Bye bye.